God keep our land.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, dramatic progression for point guard Darius Garland. A rough rookie season, but last year he became an all-star. He said it's just trusting the work that he puts in every day. And while his shooting is special, he said, quote, "I'm an all-around point guard that gets my teammates involved." Brian?
He's highly skilled, Allie. Thank you. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They're hanging in there at that same fifth spot and hoping to climb higher.
Seeing where the Raptors are, they've shown their potential, but we've seen it in flashes. If they want to move up this list, it may take better focus and commitment.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Ben Simmons is out there with Mo Bamba. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Garland in at the point. And for the Raptors, we've got Christian Wood, Chris Paul out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Vassell in at small forward. Hey, a lot of action around the NBA on Thanksgiving Eve. A great lead-in to a big weekend of basketball.
NBA, we have so much to be thankful for. And of course, this is when the season starts for real. We've got a few weeks behind us. Guys have their legs under them. Now we start to see who the top dogs really are.
Up top, Paul, guarded by Garland. Here's Ayton. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Bamba. Left side, Garland. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Now here's Wood. Wood with the screen. Outside Paul. Up and over McCollum. And Paul gets it to go.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Simmons. Over Wood. Simmons with the bucket.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm. Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Here's McCollum. Three-pointer, Bridges. Caruso grabs the board. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Ayton. Vassell against Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they take the lead.
Devin Vassell with a great feel when to use the mid-range jumper. Such a skilled swing man.
McCollum, the pass to Bamba. Bridges outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And about Caruso, he's not a stat stuffer, Smitty, but he does everything.
No doubt about that, B.A. Not flashy on the court, but at the end of the night, he's done a little bit of everything. The ultimate floor general.
First one falls for him.
I like how Alex Caruso gives his team an instant energy boost out on the floor. He's always working overtime.
And Caruso drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Shot is up. Garland, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Wood, a screen on Garland. Garland against Paul. The three from Wood. And again, no good by Toronto. Simmons, the pass to McCollum. From 11 feet away. That one no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
And it was an entertaining game, but hard to win when you're inconsistent.
And again, Toronto no good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now Bridges. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside Garland. Pass to McCollum. Takes a three. And Chris Paul clears it away. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Back to Caruso. Wood inside. Simmons defending. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Six to shoot. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Garland, coming off a 22-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
That's good from Bamba. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Both shots good from the strike.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Now here's Paul. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Simmons against Wood. Pass to Paul. The three. The rebound by Bridges. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Now here's Wood. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
And here's Garland. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Darius Garland has proven he's a franchise player, Graham. and the upside is still there for him.
Oh, wow. He could be one of the best guards in the league when he hits his prime. He gives you everything you want from a point guard. This team was patient with him, and it paid off.
And he knocks down the first one.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
And it's tied up with that one. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Now here's Vassell, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Ayton, a screen on McCollum. Caruso with the bucket.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
Here's Garland. Pass to Bamba. To the paint. Here's Simmons, and he knocks down the 10-footer. Simmons has got 6.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Caruso outside. Here's Wood. And that one's long. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Outside Simmons. Screen by Bamba. Simmons, the pass to Bamba. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Caruso. Here's Paul. And that one hits the back iron. Brooklyn trailing. McCollum on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Simmons. Goes back up. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And Toronto calls time here.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Favors checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kuminga comes in for Vassell. Bullock, he's checked in for Caruso. And Wright subbed in for Paul. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Bamba. Smith comes in for Simmons. Pokashevsky's checked in for Bridges. And Hield is subbed in for McCollum. Now here's Wood. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the Raptors miss again. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit, but, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Here's Kuminga. 11 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Here's the 2K leaderboard, and a moment to see which rookie point guards are shooting the best from the charity stripe. Number 1, Chris Paul. Darius Garland, 3rd.
Yeah, when this group goes to the line, odds are they're sinking their shots. As a result, the defense really has to question whether they can be as aggressive as they'd like to be.
When you have these guys with the basketball, it's like a security blanket. The ball in their hands, team has to foul, they have it, they go to the line, good chance they'll make it.
That free throw misses.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
He hits the second from the line. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Heel. The three is up. And the net's another three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Favors. Back to right. Outside Kuminga. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And he's good on the second. Here's Garland. He's got 7. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Derek Favors. Toronto trailing. Right outside. Pass to Bullock. Wood outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Brooklyn.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Now Smith. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 6. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Down low. Here's Bullock. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Garland. We've got 1:48 left in the first. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. So a moment now to see the story for Buddy Hield.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
First free throw is good.
And they're doing a great job of earning their trips to the line.
So he gets them both. Toronto is going 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Bullock. Right with a screen on Heel. Here's Bullock. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Claxton. Back to Garland. And here's Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Garland. From deep three-point range. Smith no good. The Raptors shooting 33% in the first quarter. Right with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tries again. The 3 from Wood. That one is off. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
To the inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. 29 seconds left in the first quarter here. Now here's Garland. He's got 10. Puts up a 3. That one's off. And now he's 3 for 6. Here's Bullock. Guarded by Heel. To the wing, right side. Now Kuminga. 1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. Nets out in front, up 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Well, the Raptors shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Chris Paul out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Derek Favors. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Hield passes to Bamba. Bridges outside. To the middle. And Simmons gets it to go. Simmons has got 10 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Caruso outside. Favors finds Paul. Clock at 6. Up and over McCollum. Great positioning on the putback. Ayton's got his second basket.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And here's Hield. 13 points in the win against Philadelphia. The rebound by Favors. Favors has got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up to the rim.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
McCollum pass to Bridges. Here's Hield. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points.
Oh, wow!
He went way up.
Goodness! And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Paul after the basket by Brooklyn. Out left to the wing. Ayton with a screen. Caruso, the pass to Ayton. Hield with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Bamba. There's the triple. Vassell with the rebound. Toronto has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second.
A lottery pick in the 2020 draft, Devin Vassell has seen increased minutes, and it's led to contributions on both ends of the court.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside Hield. Bamba, a screen on Vassell. Hield. It's on target from the high post. And it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead. You know, talking about Devin Vassell, what stands out to you about his defense, Smitty?
BA, it's his length and instincts. Vassell prides himself on being disruptive. And on top of being a solid on-ball defender, he's an absolute pest off the ball. He never takes a break on any possession. He is ruthless on the offensive side of the floor.
Outside heel, inside. Here's Simmons. Some solid defense from Favors. The Raptors have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Hield against Vassell. From 12 feet, here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Bamba, a screen on Caruso. McCollum against Caruso. McCollum's shot is off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now here's Favors. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors. On Saturday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
That's good from Favors.
You know, the shooting ability of Derek Favors combined with his size makes him a hard matchup for most defenses.
The Nets with a lead. Simmons with it. He had 19 points in the win against Philadelphia.
We also got to mention what he did on the defensive end. Racked up a number of steals, too.
Now here's Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Paul. Over Bamba. They grab their own miss. Paul, shot is off. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's McCollum. Got it. And the Nets lead by 3.
The handles of C.J. McCollum on full display.
Over to the wing. Paul against McCollum. Paul can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Bridges passes to McCollum. Simmons with it. Favors covering. Bamba, a screen on Favors. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Shoots from the block. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. McCollum against Paul. Now here's McCollum. 20 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Hits a 3-pointer. And now an 8-point Nets lead.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Now here's Caruso. He's got 5. And Ayton gets it to go.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
McCollum against Caruso. Now here's McCollum. Defense right on him. The rebound by Favors. Favors got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Ayton with a screen. Here's Caruso. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
The defense had no choice but to foul Caruso. This is the pressure he puts on teams.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton, he's checked in for Bamba. Smith comes in for Ben Simmons. Pokashevsky's checked in for Heald. And Garland is subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Now here's Smith. 5 points in the game. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Aiden. Back to Wright. Outside Kuminga. The three is up. The rebound by Bridges. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Garland. This one for 3. Counted from distance. Garland's got 13 now.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Aiden, no good. The Nets have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Garland, the pass to Bridges. Here's Claxton. Outside Garland. Pass to Pokashevsky. Now here's Smith. Fires the three. The shot, no good. Now here's Wright, guarded by Garland. Garland against Wright, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Bullock, he's checked in for Toronto.
One shot.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Garland against Wright. Pass to Pokashevsky. Beyond the arc. Kuminga pulls it in. Toronto trailing. Here's Bullock. Aiden, a screen on Garland. And the Raptors miss again. Well, Brooklyn's shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Pokashevsky. He's watched by Kuminga. Smith outside. Six on the shot clock. Launches a three. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Nets. Early on, they've got the 3rd best record. And of course, there's the Raptors. They're 7th in the conference.
I think for the Nets, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
They were in mid-season form right off the bat. And like you said, that focus, it shows how determined this group is to make this a season to remember.
Here's Bullock. Pass to Wright. Out to Wood. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3 ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Smith with a screen on Wright. Floats one. Launches it. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Garland.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Bullock. And here's Aiden. Shoots from the baseline. Rebounded by the Nets. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Kuminga's shot is off. Brooklyn has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Now Garland, hounded by Wright. .119 left in the first half. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Wright. And the Nets also making a change. Hield's checked in. Toronto has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Ayton, a screen on Garland. Paul with it. He's picked up by Garland. Pass to Ayton. Soft touch off the glass. Ayton's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Garland finds Bridges. Hield from outside. Knocks down the triple. Hield's got 10 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Pass to Bullock. To the inside. Lets it go from 11. And Ayton gets it to go.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Outside Hield. Screen by Claxton. Fires for 3. Hauled in by Paul. Paul's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bullock. The 3 from Wood. The shot no good. And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break.
Hello, folks. First half in the books in a game where we're seeing Ben Simmons at the top of his game.
You like his mentality, getting his feet wet in the paint and...
Okay, now let's take a look at the power rankings in the Eastern Conference early on.
You know, right now for the Nets, they've been incredible out the gates. You could see this coming. We've talked about this, and the way they prepared for the season was tremendous.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. Ben Simmons is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Mo Bamba, then it's Darius Garland, and it's McCollum at the 2-guard spot. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
The Nets with the lead. Now Garland. McCollum on the wing. Shoots over Caruso. And it's McCollum. That time on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight. Ayton, a screen on Garland. Here's Paul. Poke loose. It's stolen by Garland. Simmons with a screen on Paul. Garland, the pass to McCollum. Drops in the 3. And it's an 11-point Nets lead.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Out to the wing. Simmons against Wood. Now here's Paul. The D's right on him. And here's Caruso outside. The ball's knocked loose. Well, the Nets shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Simmons, the pass to Garland. McCollum against Caruso. McCollum's shot is off.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Ayton, a screen on Garland. Here's Paul. The three from Wood. Here's Ayton. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Garland, the pass to Bamba. Back to Garland. Bamba, a screen on Paul. Takes the three. And the Nets, another three.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Caruso. Here's Ayton. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Simmons with a screen on Paul. Here's Garland. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Wood, a screen on McCollum. Pass to Wood. Here's Paul. Over Garland. Oh, Simmons with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Paul. And he hits it from 9 feet. Paul's got 14 points.
Love seeing Chris Paul get active scoring the ball. The defense must come out to challenge his jump shot.
McCollum on the left side.
And B.A., when you think of C.J. McCollum, not only a superb scorer, but an intelligent and clever passer, too.
And Smitty, McCollum has continued to add to his game over the years.
And what I like about it, we've seen the playmaking improve because he's one of the best combo guards we have in this game. An unpredictable player who just torches the defense.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
C.J. McCollum is the kind of player any team would love to have. He does so many things well.
Favors checked in for Toronto. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's off from 3-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
And here's Garland. He's got 16. Bamba, a screen on Paul. 5 on the clock. Here's Garland. From deep, here's Simmons. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Paul's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Vassell from outside the arc. The rebound by the Nets. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip to the middle. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Favors. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Paul. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Paul's got 16 points.
On offense, CP3 has the green light from anywhere. Even the mid-range is in his comfort zone.
Garland against Paul. Garland, the pass to Bamba. McCollum with it. Back to Bamba. 3-pointer. He drops it from range. 12 points for him.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Paul. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Garland with the ball. He's got 16. Down low. Here's Simmons. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 7 assists in the game.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. Heald's checked in for Darius Garland. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the top rebounding point guards have been over the last month of the season. Ben Simmons, #1.
And that list tells it all. No other point guard this season can rebound like he can. He has a gift for getting to the right place at the right time.
I love point guards who are not afraid to mix it up in the paint and get on the glass.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now here's Caruso. He's got 7. Here's Paul for 3. And there's Caruso. That one's good on the assist from Paul.
Alex Caruso's off-the-ball action is excellent.
Hield from outside. The rebound by Favors. Favors has got 8 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Wood misses.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Pass to McCollum. Shot from 12. Again, the net score.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Paul passes to Wood. On the wing, Vassell. Back to Wood. And stolen by Simmons. It's Bridges on the wing. From 8 feet away. That shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Now Paul, 16 points for him. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Paul's got 18 points in the game.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
McCollum, the pass to Bamba. Knocks it loose. Hield on the wing. Pass to Bridges. McCollum against Caruso. Here's Vassell. Offensive rebound from behind the arc. Drills it from deep. Vassell's got his second basket of the night.
You see Vassell's confidence growing at the arc. He is getting more comfortable out there.
McCollum against Caruso. Hield for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
The 3 from Wood. It's not going to go for him.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Caruso against McCollum. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. Kuminga, he's checked in for Toronto. Bullock comes in for Caruso. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Smith comes in for Ben Simmons. Paul against McCollum. To the inside. Bridges. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Bridges has got his first 2 points of the night. Pass to Favors. Outside Paul. Outside Kuminga. 6 to shoot. The 3. Rebounded by Hield. Brooklyn has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep, 4 of 6. And here's McCollum. He's guarded by Paul. McCollum against Paul. McCollum outside. Smith with a screen on Paul. McCollum's shot is off. Toronto shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Pass to Wood. Kuminga against Bridges. Lets the three fly. Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Outside heel. McCollum outside. Three-pointer, no good.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Here's Bullock. Pass to Wood. Trying to get back on track. Claxton with a rebound.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Smith finds Hield. McCollum against Paul. Now here's Bridges. And here's Smith to the middle. Oh, deflected. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Paul against McCollum. Down low. And it's Hield, that time on the assist by McCollum. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Paul against McCollum. Wood, a screen on McCollum. Lets it go from 11. It's deflected. Bridges against Kuminga. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's good from Bridges. The Raptors making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. Bamba's checked in for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons comes in for Smith.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Paul passes to Kuminga. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Simmons. That one's wide left.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Paul passes to Wood. And stolen by Bamba. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Brooklyn. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got DeAndre Ayton, Devin Vassell out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Caruso in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
The free throw drops for McCollum. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Now here's McCollum. Outside heel. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the Raptors. Caruso's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ayton. An easy 2 on the layup. Ayton's got 21.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Pass to Bamba. McCollum with it. He's guarded by Caruso. Shot's good by McCollum.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
A difficult situation for Toronto. Caruso, the pass to Ayton. Over Bamba. And another basket for Toronto.
Love seeing Ayton take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots.
Here's Garland. The putback. Wood grabs the board. The Raptors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Caruso outside. Pass to Bullock. From 8 feet. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
And here's McCollum. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Garland. The 3 from Bamba. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pass to Bullock. Here's Vassell. Inside. Here's Ayton. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Nets have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Here's McCollum. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. McCollum's got 15 points in just the second half.
Contributes in all categories. McCollum filling up the stat sheet.
Wood inside. Simmons defending. Wood misses.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's McCollum, and the 10-footer finds the target. McCollum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And I think he's capable of a game like this every time he takes the floor. But it's still very impressive. Now, the opponents knew what he was all about, but they still couldn't stop him. I mean, I'll tell you what, it felt like the more rebounds he got, the more amped he was out there on the court.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. And Smitty, in the NBA, we know that coaches are often the fall guys. But when you see players saying, "Coach wouldn't let me be me," too easy?
Well, I think you have to take it case by case. The one thing I would say, everybody has to be a pro in organizations. Those are the organizations and individuals that usually succeed. Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Caruso, the pass to Wood. Back to Caruso. Hayden with it. Pass to Paul. Now here's Caruso. McCollum defends. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Paul. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Paul's got 10 points in just the second half.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Bamba. He's covered by Ayton. And there's Bamba on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists in the game. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Vassell outside. Ayton with a screen. Outside Paul. Back to Vassell from the arc. Rebound Brooklyn. Bamba's got 5 rebounds in the game. Vassell against McCollum. There's the 3. Hauled in by Paul. Paul's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Smitty, so often it seems like we make championships the measure of historical greatness. Is enough made of the individual achievement, you think?
Well, it's a team sport. We all want to win, but game recognized game. There's players like Tracy McGrady, Chris Paul, George Gervin, et cetera, they haven't won championships, but they are still special.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Raptors. Pass to Ayton. Wood outside. Caruso outside. Now Wood. Simmons defending. No good off the back of the rim. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Hield against Vassell. Out to McCollum. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Here's Garland. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Hayden finds Paul. Over Garland. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 14 points now in the second half.
Chris Paul is so skilled at scoring, getting it done right now.
Bamba, a screen on Paul. Pass to Bamba. McCollum outside. No good from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Paul. Ayton with a screen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got 8 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Nash was going over with his team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Hield passes to Garland. Now here's Bamba. Back to Garland. 5 to shoot to win the drought. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Aiden. Back to Caruso. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Caruso's got 5 points now this quarter. The Nets have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Simmons, the pass to McCollum. That shot off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Outside Paul. Wood with the screen. To the inside. And they recover it. Ayton passes to Paul. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his 3rd foul so far. Here's Paul. Ayton, a screen on Garland. Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Hield on the wing. To the paint. Here's Simmons. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The Raptors shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Caruso finds Ayton. Vassell outside. Here's Paul. Back to Vassell. Clock at 6. Pass to Paul. 3-pointer. McCollum pulls it in.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Hield on the wing. Back to McCollum. That's tipped and stolen by Caruso. And here's Paul, guarded by Garland. And stolen by Bamba. Now Garland. Outside heel. Down low. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Wood, a screen on Garland. Paul against Garland. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. .151 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Bamba. Back to Heel. Outside Simmons. Garland with the ball. He's guarded by Paul. To the right side. Outside Simmons. Throws it up high. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nets.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Darius Garland.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Hield. Clock at 4. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Wright. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Smith with a screen on Wright. And it's Garland on the drive. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Christian Wood picks one up. That's good from Garland. That one's no good. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Bullock. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks, guys. CJ, you had to work for your points tonight, but were you getting the looks that you wanted to generate?
You just got to stay poised. I had some good looks all night, and some of them went down, some of them didn't, but at the end of the day, I just try to get to my spots and live with the result.
At least you got the shots you wanted. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you next time.